Yo, tonight's show was a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I was watching it like, tragedy. Wow. The producers brought all the smoke. I swear, they brought the smoke like they were celebrating 420 or something. I swear down. Bro, this was a messy episode. It was messier than a food fight, messier than mud wrestling and them things there. Tonight's show was mad. I don't know nothing about these awards, but they need to bring it back. Listen, yeah, it riled up certain people. Anyway, let's just get straight into it, because we got a lot to talk about. You know there was there. Guys, it's your boy Fred Stones. Thanks for passing by the channel. Lovely to have you here. Please, if you're new on this channel, hit that sub button for me. Comment, like, share. You know the whole shebang. You know what we do. So today's show started with Abby, this little ferret, this little meerkat and them things there. She was sat there talking to Molly about the whole Scott situation, talking about how she just can't sit there waiting for him like Thames and them things there. Like, she says she feels like a lemon. She does look like one, I'm not gonna lie. She looks a bit like a lemon still, an unripe one. But yeah, she says she looks like she feels like a lemon, and she doesn't know where she's at with Scott and stuff. And you know what? It was so hard to take her serious. Even though she was talking seriously, she still had that clown makeup on. How can you take someone like that? She looks like flipping Ronald McDonald's little sister. Do you know what I'm saying? She looks like flipping Krusty's wife. So I couldn't really take her serious, but I get the sentiment of what she's saying, but nobody don't care. Abby then spoke to Scott about the whole roasting, getting roasted like flipping Christmas turkey and them things there. And Scott was like, you know what? That ain't nothing, just water off a duck's back. That's minor. What did he say about Mitch? He himself roasted Mitch. His roast, yeah, fam. It was lit.
I don't know how a man who spent 3 weeks single is saying that I've got no game.
Scott, yeah, bro, the guy's witty, you know. He's got some lines. Even when he called him a knob. Oh, I'm going to get to that. He didn't really care about Mitch's roast. He thought Mitch's roast were drier than a rhino's foot bottom and them things there. He didn't really care about it. But there was one or two things that Mitch said in his roast that was bothering Abby, and she was holding it. Bro, she was holding it like a newborn and them things there. And it touched her on the left side of the chest. And she felt a way about whatever Mitch said to her in the thing and all that stuff, yeah. She felt a way about it. But see this whole Scott and Abby thing, I swear, I am so tired. I'm tired. I'm tired, I've had it up to here. Bro, Scott hates that girl. He can't stand her. He's rebuked her like the devil, like her name was Lucifer and them things there. I don't know if she's got halitosis. I don't know if she got fungus on her toenails. I don't know if she got dry ragu in the corner of the mouth. But whatever it is, the brother don't like her. And I feel like he's just forcing it. He's forcing it like gravity and them things there. And it's just like, bro, he's at fault with this and them things. There's no love there. Even when Mitch was roasting her tonight, bro. He was roasting her. My man didn't even come to her aid one time. Whitney then asks Scott about the whole Abby thing, yeah? And he's like, yeah, the brother's trying to convince himself that he likes the girl. I don't know who he's lying to. You're not lying to me. You're lying to yourself. And he's like, yeah, I really like her. Whitney's like, fam, I like Tupac. Whitney's got jokes. She got bare little one-liners and them things there. The gal's got more lines than school books. He said to her on the reels though, Whitney said to Scott, on the reels though, do you actually like this gal? And he's like, yeah. Like there's a spark there. Fam, I think someone sparked him. Because I don't think, I think the only sparks he's seeing, you know when you're dizzy and you got them little things just going around your head, like in them cartoons? Bro, because I don't know what bro's seeing. Whitney said, yeah, off the back, I would say you don't like her. You got her just sitting there like an egg. Saying she's sitting there like boiled egg and soldiers and them things there. Mud. But yeah, Scott, bro, I'm tired of that whole situation where he's lying to himself. Lochan and Whitney, yeah? Lochan and Whitney was on the terrace. And then when they started getting serious, started whispering one or two little words that, you get me, that Whitney been dying to hear of them things there. He said, obviously, she knows how he feels about her and he likes her, and ever since the parents came in, yeah, that was like the solid certification that he need. The brother wanted parental guidance, like a movie certification and them things there, and he got it. And yeah, he asked Whitney to be exclusive like a mixtape, and she was like, of course. The girl is so funny though, I swear down. She was all pointing at her. She was all pointing out her hand like it's a proposal and them things there, like he's trying to propose to her. The girl is funny. I'm glad. Do you know what? Like I said, I never believed in the Loch Ness Monster, innit? I don't know anyone that does. But You know what I'm saying? Minds are there to be changed, innit? You know them ones there. Was Abby asking Scott for a spoon at night? Bro, the girl was asking Scott for a spoon like she needed to eat some Ben and Jerry's or something. Some Haagen-Dazs. Fam, embarrassing. Fam, this girl. Bro, do you know what? As much as we make jokes and stuff, yeah, this must be mashing up her head and them things there. What's going on with her and Scott? Scott and Abby was chilling and it looked like they was getting on a bit better. They was chilling in the pool, just laying there. And Scott was saying that he's sick of people sticking their nose in his business and them things there. He feels like things are starting to come more natural between him and Abby and stuff. But fam, bro, this brother is leading her on like a disciple, fam. He's leading her on like a guide dog. He's leading her on like flipping Gandhi and them and there. What kind of stupidness is this? He don't even wanna just squeeze the nash a little bit or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just do a little booby rub with his face. None of that. That's a girl. You're obviously, bro, any man with any girl that's there, yeah, especially you're laying there at night, you're gonna get a little wrecky in them things there. But if the girl don't make you feel like that, that's louder thing, man. Honestly, smashing up the girl's head, man. I know the girl's a bit cuckoo. She's a bit of a, get me a bird's head and them things there. Little meerkat. Do you know what I'm saying? But you got to allow the ferret. You know what I'm saying? Then Mitch was outside here. He was outside. He was with Whitney and he was with a couple of people, yeah? And they was chatting about the whole Abby situation. I think it was Ella B might have been there. And they was chatting about the whole Abby situation, yeah? And he was like, oh, he feels like Abby's just moving desperate now, that she wants Scott more now, that nonsense the brother was talking. And then he was like, oh, I'm sick of talking about Abby. Mitch, why don't you lying? Tell me why you lying. The brother's a liar. He loves that girl. Mitch would eat Abby's batty, I swear down. He'd probably spread some margarine over it as well. This girl loves her for Abby. He would eat a batty like it's pork scratchings and them things there. I'm telling you. This guy, he's on her, but he's just trying to move like, rare. Waste, man. Then a text comes through for this award thing called the Grafties and all that stuff. Obviously, it's the first time they've done it and all that, so man was like, excellent, Smithers, excellent. Man was anticipating, just waiting and stuff, and it came true still. They were showing some shady clips, yeah, with titles on them and stuff, yeah, and bro, it was funny. The first clip they showed you, was for Flirtiest Performance, and the first clip was Abby going back and forth in between Mitch and Scott like a ping pong ball and them things there, yeah? Telling Scott that she likes it or finds it a turn on when a guy grasps for her and all these things. And then telling Mitch that Scott told her, don't take advice from Mitch. You know, this heifer's already messy as it is, yeah? And the next clip was of Ella B and Ty talking. Remember when she first came in, her telling Ty, oh, you was just kissing off my face like 2 weeks ago. I know there's something there and all that stuff. And Ty was like, yeah, it's a shame it was the last kiss and all that. Remember when they had that conversation, yeah? Fam, it got aired like dirty laundry. It got aired like a pissy mattress, I swear down. And Ty didn't like it. The brother got defensive, he wanted to fight a couple man and them things there. His own Ella was like, do you know what? The way you said it, I can see how, like I'm saying, it looks a bit, it looks a bit bad. Couple people chimed in. He was like, run the tapes, man. Run the tape. Then the next clip they showed, yeah, was, remember when Mitch went out on a date? I think, who did he go on a date with? I think it was Ella B. When he went out on a little date, and I think Jess went out on a date as well. And remember, as soon as he caught on a date, yeah, flipping this little meerkat, this little seagull, Abby, she ran straight to Scott to go do the workout in the gym with him and all them things there. After she knows, like, she didn't want to do that when Mitch was there, innit? You know what I'm saying? All that got exposed like a streaker, and you get me? She felt a bit stupid in them things there. Ella B won that one. That she was the first winner of that first category in them things there. The flirtiest. Woo! You got to give a little speech. They gave their little speech and stuff, yeah? But bro, Mitch was peeing me. I wanted to bust Mitch's skull. Why was my man commenting on everyone's thing? Mitch, shut up, man. Then the next category was called It's Giving Plot Twist, yeah? It was when Jess went on a date with the Josh brother. Remember the Josh brother? Bro, he was only in there for like 2 seconds. You blinked and you would have missed him and them things there. But when she went on a date with the Josh brother, yeah? and she was telling him that, you know what, she's been at the bottom a couple times with Sammy now. She said that she thinks it's him. It is him. The brother looks like a bricklayer from Uzbekistan and them things there. Do you know what I'm saying? Just some any tree surgeon. It's definitely him. But they showed that clip here, and he was like, you know what? It's interesting still. Like, it's interesting. It would be interesting to see if that was me that did that. You know, if it was vice versa. He was saying it was interesting. Sometimes I can't hear him through his teeth and stuff. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, he obviously didn't like it, and he was like, yo, if the roles were reversed, I definitely am feeling him on that. Then the next clip they showed, yeah, was when KD and flipping Uzi, you know what I'm saying? My man with the little frillies at the top here, with the little twiglets. When it was outside and Mitch was outside, and KD was like, oh, who do you really want? Ella B or Abby? If you had a choice, who would you choose? And that time he was with Ella B, and he was like, oh, promise you won't tell anyone. If I had a choice, Abby. The brother is confused. Go compare. The brother is the Maju. We already know Mitch is the Maju anyway, yeah? Mitch was saying it was the day that he had clarity. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Mitch is a waste, man. Then the next clip they showed you was Zach telling Molly that he wants her and he's really about her and all this stuff. And then him talking to the boys, or a couple of the boys saying that, well, after they just had a conversation and saying that the conversation didn't really sit well with him. But that whole thing there was dead. I don't know why. Why are they even getting them involved? That wasn't even a jaw-dropping moment. That's an idiot moment. I swear down. Nobody cares about that moment. You know them ones there. But Mitch won that one. We all know Mitch is a waste man. The guy is messier than Lano. Do you know what I'm saying? But he was glad to win it. He gave his speech. He was proud to give his speech. Bro. I don't know what to say about Mitch no more. Then the next one, I think, was the Most Snakey or something like that. Yeah, it was the Most Snakey. And the first clip they showed is of Abby saying that she feels mugged off about the whole Mitch thing. And that, like, he's not Ella B's type. And I think she's saying that Ella B came in for Ty and very rare. She's just playing him and all that stuff. And Ella and the rest of them agreeing, saying that he's got to learn the hard way. That was the first clip. And Ella B was just sitting there like, You know that one's there, like, she's not bothered. Mitch was just there being messy. The guy just a silly willy. I'm not going to lie. The guy just a knob jockey. The brother was just, he was commentating after everyone's clip and everyone's thing, giving his opinion. Who asked him? Who asked this little waste man? The brother was commentating like he was Chris Kamara, bro. Who are you, bro? I'm not going to lie, he was peeing me off tonight. I wanted to dash a mic in his headpiece, in his scalp. I swear down. Then the next clip they showed was Jess talking to the girls, saying about how Zach is Molly's problem and all that stuff, yeah? And then right after that clip, yeah, I think Ty said to her, oh, like, what, why is Zach Molly's problem? Like, why go on with that? No, he is. Then the next clip they showed was of the Loch Ness Monster saying about how Scott ain't on Abby and how she tried to go for a kiss in the morning and how he swerved it like roadkill and them things there. And she felt a bit orcs and them things there. You see how she was sitting there. But he said to her later, he said to Abby, he said, if your move's correct, you could have had Mitch. But she said, I don't want Mitch. I don't want Mitch. You want him. You lot can be crazy together. Crazy people. Anyway, Abby won that challenge. She deservedly won it. I gave her a round of applause. But immediately, yeah, imagine Ty got onto Lochan, telling Lochan that he's been pillow talking. Because obviously, when Lochan said what he said, he was saying it to Whitney. How is that pillow talking? Does he even know the definition of pillow talking? First of all, you got to be on a pillow to be pillow talking. They were outside. Waste, man. Wind your neck in. The brother got the same neckline as flipping Ed from 90 Days. Got the same neckline as the Penguin. Batman's flipping enemy and them things there. He thinks I don't care, he's a waste man. Swear down. The way he tried, you know what? I rate the way Lochan handled himself. Rate that. He's telling Lochan he's been pillow talking and all this stuff. So what if he's been pillow talking? It's like every man must be your Tyrique standard. Everyone must move like you. Everyone must act like you. Bro, if you don't want to chat to your girl about certain things, most men, yeah, they lay down with a woman and at that vulnerable moment, they share vulnerable things. Most men, if you want to carry on acting like you're hard with your no neck, carry on, you little waste man. Like, that's a normal thing to do. And again, they went pillow talking. They was talking outside. Do you know them ones there? Lochan told him he was piping up for no reason and he needs to talk to people properly and them things there. Facts! The brother likes to pipe up like a plumber and them things there. He loves it. I'm telling you. And then Ty saying to Lochan, oh, like, man who you're talking to, you know, man who you're talking to. brother, fam, you're not on road. And I've seen the way you move, you're soft. You're not any, you know what I'm saying? You like the gal them, you get the gal them, keep doing your thing. You're not no hard man. You ain't got no neck, fam. Whitney also chimed in to back her man Lochan, but not in that way to say, do you know what I'm saying? Like, we were just talking sort of thing, yeah? He told Whitney to shut up. He told her to shush, you know? Bro, who's this waste man telling to shush? And the biggest thing for me out of all of that, yeah? Why didn't Ella, I feel like, should have said something either to Tyrique or to Whitney, or at least to her man, to who she's most closest to. Like, at least just say, look, just relax, chill. Nothing. Watch. This is how she's going to get battered up in life, I'm telling you. He's going to smack her with a radiator and just smile at her after, and she's just going to see the twinkle in his eyes. You need to, like, address certain things before it gets too far. This is only the beginning of your relationship. How do you think he's going to be further on down the line? Then the next category is WTF moment, yeah? And the first clip was of Sammy when he was mad because Josh picked Jess, and he was like, oh, talk to the hand. Obviously, he didn't say tell him talk to the hand, but he didn't want to talk to Josh when Josh come to see him as a man-to-man. But obviously, Sammy's not a man. He looks like a flipping Peruvian shoe polisher and them things there. He's a waste man. We all know this already, do you know what I'm saying? But obviously, he apologized after and all them things there. The next clip was of Jess when she was telling the girls about how she picked Josh to make flipping this little Captain Birdseye's nephew a bit jealous and stuff and all them things there, and nobody don't really care about that, do you know what I'm saying? Then the next clip after that in that nomination bit, the last clip in that one was Molly talking to Whitney and Katie, asking Katie, is there anything there between her and Zach? And Katie was like, oh, well, he kind of looks at me funny, or she said he looks at her a certain way and them things there. And again, like, Zach was like, bro, we gone over this, broski, man. We gone over this, broski. You know how it goes, broski. Waste, man, you know. Molly won. She gave a little speech at the end, but at that time, I clocked out. Then the next category, I can't remember what it was called. I couldn't... Bro, it was moving so fast and them things there. But the next clip was of Whitney pieing Zach and him telling her to shush. And obviously, man don't like their moments, but that was that bit. Mitch kept adding his 2 cents like it was a piggy bank. Bro, I wanted to dash a flipping foreman or a frying pan in his head. Why? Mitch was annoying me tonight, I'm not going to lie to you. Then the next clip they showed was of Ella, the main Ella A, putting Ella B in a place like a library book. Just, you get me, telling her to settle. Man's not here to fight over Tyrique, over any man and them things there. You do you, I'll do me. Just don't be bringing my name up. You know them ones there? Fam, when she told her about herself, yeah? The next clip also in that category was Abby telling Ella that Mitch said that they won't work on the outside and all that stuff. And bro, Abby, like I said, she's in everything, everywhere. Do you know what I'm saying? But Ella won that rightfully. She made a little speech, but right when she was making a little speech, her and Ella B got into a little cat fight again, a little war of words and stuff. But they're never gonna get on because of Tyrique. You know how gal get when Willie's involved in them things there. Then the last category was called Mad Moves. And the first clip was of Zach. Remember the challenge they done, yeah? When he was kissing up Katie and she kissed him up as well, yeah? And it was all laughing about it, and Molly was like, she couldn't believe it and stuff, yeah? Then the next clip they showed was of Tyrique. Remember when he sent flipping Ella B out like a raven to go disrupt flipping Abby and Mitch's conversation? When he sent her out and she's got sent back like return mail. Bro, embarrassing. That was the next clip. Then the last clip literally put Mitch in the dirt like worms, I swear to God. The brother's a little maggot anyway. We know this already. Fam, it was a clip of him, yeah? The brother, remember, bearing in mind, he'd been saying, run the tape. In that clip with Abby, when Abby said he said this and all that, he was like, run the tapes. So the producer said, we'll run the tapes then. And it was a clip of him saying that, you know what? He can't live without Abby. He loves Abby off and he wants to be with Abby. When he was telling Abby, saying he can't think without her. And when he's in bed with Ella B, he doesn't really want to be there and doesn't want to kiss her. And he can see things working with Abby on the outside. Fam, he got caught in 4K. They let him cook like Sunday dinner. They roasted him. Fam. And he was just sitting there. He looked like a knob still. He tried to defend it. But there's nothing you can really say to that. You got caught in 4K, fam. The brother was flipping, stuttering and them things there. Stutter. He started like flipping Stormzy on that Capital One interview and them things there. He just couldn't get his words out because he knows he's been caught like a rat with cheese. Then he started making his speech at the end, yeah, feeling all nice and smug and stuff. Bro, he was feeling himself tonight, I swear down. He was feeling himself like Tweet. And then Scott said, bro, sit down, man. Scott said, has anyone ever told you you're a knob? OMG. The way he said it as well, the brother had been quiet the whole night. And he said to him, has anyone ever told you you're a knob? And he asked for a show of hands who thinks he's wrong. Nobody put their hands up. We know, yeah, the whole villa, they can't stand Mitch. They all can't stand him. Mitch tried to give back as good as he got on them thing there. He was like, oh, all the real couples get back. You guys are some fake couple. They had a little back and forth thing and all that stuff. But bro, Mitch was feeling himself, feeling smug. Him and Scott, they got a real beef. Fam, they're going to be mashing each other up in that yard. I swear down. It's getting peak out there. But tonight's episode, I'm not going to lie, I enjoyed it. Usually the last weeks are drier than a flipping camel's toenails. But, mwah, loving it. Loving it. Guys, let me know what you think about tonight's episode. Did you like it as much as I did and them things there? It's your boy,